What is going on, guys? So it's been about a week since I made a video. For that I apologize that I haven't had any videos in the last week, and it's really only been because I've been working hard to get in that groove and and work on my new normal, which I have to say is going pretty well. I'm pretty happy with how things are going. So I wanted to make this video to talk to you guys about what's been going on this last week. How have I been doing? How things are going? If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you'll probably know because I snap every single day, and I take you guys along with me on a lot more things than I do with my videos. But yeah, things have been going pretty well, I would have to say. So last week was the first week that I started getting up early to go to the gym. Before, I would work out after work, and I loved it because I felt like I had more energy simply because I had been eating all day, and by the time I go to the gym I felt like I had so much energy, and any stresses from the day I could take out on the gym. Waking up in the morning, I felt like I had no energy to do heavy lifts. However, that's kind of been changing in the last week and a half. So I did get back on my CPAP machine. I'm still using that every night because honestly the quality of sleep that I've been getting is amazing. I like to get around 6 hours of sleep. I've been getting around 5.5. I think it's just because I've been having trouble falling asleep. But once I'm asleep, I'm out. And then once the alarm wakes me up in the morning, I'm up. So I've been getting up between 4 and 4:30 in the morning and heading to the gym. Last week I worked out 6 days, so I took Friday off, and honestly, I'm pretty impressed with myself that I worked out so many days last week. I feel like the drive and the intensity that I have going on right now is like when I first started, and I don't know where I lost that, and I don't know what brought it back. So unfortunately I can't tell you guys what it was that said I'm back, I gotta get back on it. I think a lot of it had to do with just a lot of reality of I'm not happy with exactly where I am. I've come really far, but I'm not at the end result. I still have a lot of body fat that I want to get rid of. I still have a lot of goals that I want to do, and when I look at myself, I'm not 100% happy with what I see. So I think that's kind of the reason why it's kind of sparked things. I also think, honestly, just because I've been getting much better quality of sleep, that has helped and aided in just me being in a better mindset and me being happier and more driven and all of that. It's amazing how much sleep affects you and everything. It affects your mood and everything. So I think getting better sleep has been a huge deal. So getting up between 4 and 4:30 to make it to the gym. Over the weekend, I really thought about, I want to get back on a program. I need that structure. I need that, I just need that sense of structure, because if you don't give me any structure, then I don't feel like I push myself as hard as I should. I have no problems going to the gym and figuring out what I need to do or what body parts I want to work out or whatever. I don't have any problems with that, but it's just that drive to push yourself harder. So I started back up on the Johnny Candido 6-week strength training program. It's a program that I did last fall when I kind of just fell off and started eating in excess. I said, well, I'm not really doing much on the nutrition side, so let's do something on the on the workout side. And I feel like it's really I feel like I really kind of bulked up a lot by doing that program. I really gained a lot of strength by doing it. I really liked it. I liked the way it was set up. So I went back to it. I'll put a link down below to his website. You can download it for free. It's a great program. And so this week I started it back up. Now, for the numbers that I put in the spreadsheet, I put very, very modest numbers. I do not think that they're necessarily my 1 rep max, but I know that they are numbers that I could do. So I did very, very modest numbers because, number one, I'm not eating in excess. So my plan isn't necessarily to like gain huge amounts of strength, but my plan is to really like maintain what I have, gain a little bit of muscle, and really just have some sort of structured program. This week, it's lifting 5 days a week. I will be going to the gym 6 days, so I'll have today was my one rest day for lifting. But I've been going to the gym, doing the whatever's on the Johnny Candido, spreadsheet that I have, and then afterwards I've been doing cardio. And the cardio that I've been doing is the bikes. So I've been thinking about this a lot, and I really want to get a bike. And I haven't ridden a bike since I was a kid. When I was heavier, I had this fear of people looking at me riding a bike and be like, why is that fat girl riding a bike? Or fear of falling. That was a huge one. It was like a fear of falling off my bike and it hurting because of how big I was. So I've been thinking about it a lot. I really want to get a bike. There's an app called Peloton, and a couple of my friends use it and they really like it. They've been talking highly of it. And what it is an indoor cycling app. So they've got, you have like those crazy cyclists on spin class and stuff. So they have those instructors, and it's a class basically. So I have decided, I'm on the 14-day free trial to see like what I think of it. But after my lifting, I get on the bike and I do one of those classes, which is about 45 minutes. And the first time I ever did one of those classes, total between lifting and the Peloton class was like 740 calories. And I was like blown away. I was blown away by my intensity. I was blown away by like how many calories I burned that morning. Like I was walking around feeling like such a badass the entire rest of the day, because it was the first, this was like 2 days ago. It was the first workout that like I pushed myself and I gave it my all. And it was freaking like 5 o'clock in the morning, So, and I just like, I had a banana, I think, before workout. So it wasn't like I was like all carved up or anything like that. It was just pure drive and determination. And so that is something that like I have been like having a lot of. It's just a lot of drive. And, it's like my mindset I feel like is changing, because I feel like I'm like thinking about working out a lot more. So, so doing the bike for cardio, it's really good on my knees. It doesn't hurt my foot. Obviously running, if you guys have been following me for a little while, you'll know I had foot surgery and running irritates it. So the bike doesn't irritate it. So that's something that I'm going to try to start doing. At least the indoor bike for right now has been really good and really fun, and I like it. And so that's what I'm doing for cardio. As far as nutrition is concerned, so the Sculpt, I think I showed you guys last week that I got the little Sculpt chisel, which measures like your body fat and your muscle quality. I really like it. I've been doing my measurements like 3 times a week, so I feel like the more that you do it, the better it's going to get and the more accurate it's going to get. I do feel like, however, the time of day that you do it and how much water you have in your system might affect the readings, because my readings aren't very consistent. I will say from the very first time that I used it till now, my body fat has dropped a little bit. So that's something that I feel like is pretty good. It's dropped about 2%, which is amazing. It's under 50%, which I'm like super happy about that. And then my muscle quality has gone up a little bit. So I feel like I'm on the right track. I feel like I'm headed in the right direction, and it might take a while for me to like truly get to where I want to get. But in the app as well, they say, hey, for your body type, we recommend this many calories and these are the macros that we recommend. So I've been following that. As far as the scale is concerned, it's not moved at all. So that's something that I'm just trying not to really think about as far as like, why isn't the scale moving? Because if I see my body fat go down and my muscle quality go up, I really can't complain about what the number on the scale is. So that's something that I'm still kind of like mentally processing and mentally dealing with. But food is going well. I'm I'm counting my calories and I'm doing everything that I should be doing. I will say the one thing that I've noticed a lot of is just how I think about food and how I feel about food, and it's almost like I don't want my body to feel any sort of hunger. You know, when you're just sitting there, like, you may not be hungry, you may just be perfectly fine. No hunger, no fullness, no nothing, just like in the middle. But for some reason, for me, like, that in the middle is an uncomfortable place to be. I don't know what it is. It's like I can't let myself feel that way. It's like I have to feel full all the time. So that's something that I'm like mentally struggling with. I feel fortunate that I haven't like binged or done anything super crazy the last couple of weeks, so that's really good. So that is where I am, guys. I'm sorry that this video is really, really long. If you guys stayed this long, thank you. Let me know in the comments down below that you lasted this long. And I'll try to do my best to keep you guys more informed about what is going on in my life and how things are going. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.